Hello everybody! Today we're going to see how I draw March of Robots Day 11. Just so you know, there's a coloring book that you can get through Amazon. Just follow the link in my description and you can get a coloring book to show me how you color to how I draw. Okay, sketching first and then Sharpie. So if you don't want to watch me sketch the entire thing with a gray Sharpie or Copic marker, look in the description and you'll find a link that you can click on that will take you to the Sharpie portion of the video. I'll even include one for color. But for those of you that are going to stick around, I'm going to start off with a quick sketch for myself and get us going. All right, strange and beautiful. We're going for different this time. So, strange and beautiful. I want it to be... You know what? This may actually be done. Like I may have gotten this from the Animatrix, like the Jeff Darrow version. Like, I wanted to do something strange, right? And I wanted it to be not real. I wanted it to be like unimaginable. Like, this doesn't make any sense. It's impossible to do something like this, right? But I still wanted to make it. So I sketched this out, and the more I think about it, the more I look at it too. I'm like, isn't that from the Animatrix? Isn't that where I got it from? So it's possible, and if it is, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna keep drawing. I'm not that sorry. I'm just gonna do what I want to do, right? So yeah, I'm not gonna apologize, but I'm also not going to say that I am 100% original with this one. So, but it's gonna be that simple. I just love the idea of just this weird. I'm going for alien lately. I'm going for something we've never seen before, that doesn't exist, that is almost impossible in the realm of our brains, right? It's like, it's got to be. There's no way something like this could exist, and so that makes me happy. It's like, it's something that's strange to us. So there, that's all I need to do. I just need a quick sketch to get the placement, and then the details are going to come with the Sharpie. So I say we welcome everybody that skipped and get going. Welcome, skippers. Welcome to the Sharpie portion of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because I do a different drawing every day. You can join along and have some fun. I'm going to be using a Sharpie fine point and a Sharpie pen, mostly the fine point, but the pen's a little finer than the fine point. You can find things that the fine point can't quite find. Sketch the entire thing out. I've erased the majority of the sketch lines, but left myself enough to see where we're going to go. I didn't erase anything. I'm used to saying that with the drawing portion. I've drawn it in a gray Copic marker, and I've left enough to see where I'm going to go, and then it's going to disappear as we go. If you want to see more March of Robots playlist, or check out that playlist right there for more robots, but check out the playlist in general, because I do so many that I may have already drawn what you're looking for. So I'm going to dive right in, and the explanations over in the Sharpie, in the sketch portion, not even going to worry about that. I'm just going to start drawing. I'm just going to say a line like this. And yeah, I'm not explaining it. I was about to start explaining it, but I've already explained it once. I don't need to do it again, because I don't want to bore anybody who's already listened to that part. And if you want to know, go over there. All right, that's simple, that basic. Let's draw one, and then we can do the whole thing based off that. There we go. There's our basic shape. Let's see how I can do this. Now, I've talked about in other ones that it's okay if you don't get perfect lines, so I'm okay with that not being perfect. I'm just more interested in getting my ideas out, and then building off that, you know? There, I think that's good like that. I may add something to break up the negative space, but I also may do that with color, because I just kind of like the mystery of what the heck is that, you know? I love that. All right, so let's do the same thing here for 3 others. I'm gonna come down this way. And I'm kind of picking the same shape because they're barreled, so they're all kind of facing the same way. Like it would be different if they were like if I were going for more realistic. But the thing is, I'm going for, heck, I'm doing whatever I want. I drew it, I'm designing it, it's however I say it is. That's what I'm doing. So I'm not worried about, well, it wouldn't technically be showing this angle, or, oh, it wouldn't actually look like that. You know what? This doesn't exist, so I'm not worried about whether I'm getting the proportions right or the placement. I'm just drawing this weirdo. This is a robot. This is a alien robot that we don't understand. I just kind of like that feel of you know, we don't get it, so we can't explain it. Alright, oh, and one more up here. There we go. Alright, next one is back here, and this one I will pivot back that way just a little bit, because these are pivoted this way. Think of it like a barrel, right? Like if this is your barrel, right? Right, this is your barrel, there's a flat end. We're looking at the flat ends like this, right? Now the back one, it's tilted back just a little bit more, so that's not as flat, it's more curved. So that's the look I'm going for. So all I'm gonna do is just kind of curve it a little bit like that. Not much, just a little bit. Because if these are all out, well then that one is out back that way. That's kind of what I'm going for, okay? Other than that, who cares? Who cares if we get it right, you know? Same thing, I'm gonna curve them a little bit just like that, just to kind of show that it's tilted backwards. And we're even gonna say that it's going back there that you can't even see it. So you can't see that back end. And it's so curved you can't even see the whole top part like that. Okay? Okay, so I'm gonna curve these lines too. Look, I say that and they didn't curve very much. Okay, so, but that's all you can see of that. They're not perfectly in line with each other, so, and that's the idea, that's the craziness of what is that, you know? So I'm gonna connect it right here. That's the housing. We're gonna say you can see the bottom of the barrel like that. This one you can't see because the tilt, right? There you go, good job, good job. Okay, so let's make some kind of strange housing body. Right, and then let's say there's some kind of, almost like, I like that grate thing that we do. I call it a grate, but it's not a grate, it's like a furnace, like an old furnace type, accordion type thing, right? There, just to make it weird, just to make it ours, you know? There's no explanation behind it. Again, I just love the, I can't explain it. I have no idea. It's a foreign object. It's an alien concept to me, literally. Okay, I'll leave it at that. So we're gonna go ahead and connect this here somehow. I'm gonna come back here and do this. And again, I'm just making this up 100%. Who knows what any of this is? Is that thick? Is it like a ribbon? Who knows? It's just strange and alien. That's what we're going for, strange and alien. Okay, so I need to connect those two also, but I want to draw the legs. I want to make sure that those are in front of whatever this is because the legs are closer to you. Let's do like a big old fat leg like this. It's gonna have his knee pad coming in like this, like that. So that's gonna be the leg. We're gonna do the same thing over here. Big old fat leg, knee pad, leg coming back, the housing, something like that. Okay, so then I can connect it some kind of who knows what, but it just needs to be connected. So there, basically I put all that in front of this thing that I'm about to draw. And that's it. That's the basics of it. Just being able to, you know, define what I need. Oh, let's do this. Why? I don't know. Again, we're making it robotic. You know what? Let's go ahead and just do the leg since we're here. Let's finish that up. And I'm going to go ahead and do the tiny leg. Let's do the down into a tiny shoe, right? As long as we're making it crazy, let's make it into a tiny, strange shoe with the weird little toes. Something like that. Something like that. Why? I don't know. Ooh, and let's do it like almost like a hoof, right? That's kind of strange. Yeah, I like that. Again, mysterious. All right, so I want to draw this little thing. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to draw some kind of like little housing. Connector of sorts. This is going to go back here, but again, we can't see the connecting there. We're just going to know that it's going to come. Ooh, and let's do like that, like it's some kind of a strange. Let's go with that ribbon idea. That it's some strange, not even a solid piece. It's just kind of flowing. It moves as the barrel moves, right? Yeah, I like that. I like that. We're breaking physics. I mean, the fact that it's floating, we're already breaking physics, you know, but the fact that we're making it even more alien and strange is awesome. Because that way, when anybody asks you about this, you're like, well, I don't know. That's how the aliens made it, you know? Because that's the nice thing, is we are the makers of the dreams. We are the magic makers, right? We are the ones who define this stuff. Awesome. I love that. That's so fun to me. Okay, so I wanted to do some kind of like weapons, like machine guns off to the side. So I'm going to give it like two hind legs. We're going to say that it's almost like this, like the opposite, but they're just going back here and you can't really see them. You don't really know much about them. We're just going to do this, right? And they're going back here, and this one, I'm going to pivot back here just a little bit, like this. And the nice thing is I'm going to color them in like a nice dark color, so they're really going to blend into the background. And let's kind of do like, there's inside housing that we don't know anything about, that you can't see on this side, but because we're looking at the back side, we can see more of the inner workings of what's going on back there, even though, again, we don't know anything about it, right? There we go. Back legs, back legs. Okay, so we're just going to attach some kind of mechanic weapons, right? Mechanical weapons of mass destruction. We don't know what these do, right? But I like the idea of like magazines like sticking off. They're not, but the things that are on gigantic guns that make it familiar to us, I like adding stuff like that. It's like, oh, okay, that makes sense to me. That looks like gigantic guns. And again, I'm just drawing a shape, and then I'm going to come back and add something to it to try to make it look, what do you call it? Explainable, relatable, mechanical, right? But I like that shape, so now I'm just going to build on that. So and what if we do like a something like this. Again, just to kind of make it look like it's some kind of strange weapon. A lot of times when I'm drawing guns, I try to say like I want it to look like it's manufactured, like someone pieced this together, someone built it and added pieces and made it function and made it work like that. This isn't real, you know. This is nothing like what a real gun would do or work, you know. But I like to make it look like it's implied. That's not a real gun. Who knows? That could be a crutch, you know. If it hurts its leg, that's what it uses to walk with. But it has those weapon elements that you kind of look at it and you're like, ooh, that's a little dangerous there. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do the same thing, but a little more pointed at you, right? Like this one's out, this one's gonna be more at you like this, okay? So that means I'm gonna foreshorten it just a little bit and draw some kind of some of that weird extra stuff, but just kind of do it like this. So it's more pointed at you and more I want to say undefined, but more pointed at you. There's really no other way to say it. It's shortened. It's more foreshortened. And maybe we can see how it's connected a little bit more to the side right there, you know? It's not exactly the same. I mean, it should have been, you know, a little bit more detailed, but yeah, that's not important. What's funny is I say that a lot to cover up for my mistakes. That's not important. When it's not. You know, that's not why I'm drawing this. So when I say it's not important, I don't mean that I don't care. I just mean that it's not gonna ruin it for me. I'm still happy with my drawing. Clean that up a little bit. And so there, see, it's more straight at you than this one is pointed out, you know? So let me smooth that line out just a little bit. I keep making it wonky. Something like that, that's all. So there you go. I say we take care of the rest with color. So that is March of Robots, day 11.
So here's how I colored it. Tell me what you think in the comments below, or show me what you did in our Discord group. Just have fun and make it your own, because remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw, and we'll meet somewhere in between. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures with How I Draw. Plus, don't forget to hit that notification button for new videos.